What would you do if you were stranded alone in space? How do you survive? In The Martian, Matt Damon's character, Mark Watney, is left behind after a freak storm forces his crew to evacuate. Presumed dead, he wakes up alone on a planet where nothing grows, the air is toxic, and help is 140 million miles away. His mission? Survive long enough to be rescued. But here's the real question. Could you survive in space? Not in a movie, not in a simulation, but for real. Welcome to In Space Channel, and today we're going to talk about how do you survive in space. Before we continue, make sure you hit the subscribe button and let's get started. Space is not just cold, it's a vacuum. That means no air, no pressure, and no mercy. If you were suddenly exposed to space without a suit, you wouldn't explode like in the movies. But within 15 seconds, you'd lose consciousness. Your blood wouldn't boil, but it would start to deoxygenate. After about 90 seconds, you'd be dead. Oxygen. It's the most obvious need. But in space, there's none. That's why every spacecraft and space station carries its own oxygen supply. Modern systems like the one on the International Space Station use electrolysis to split water into hydrogen and oxygen. The oxygen is breathable. The hydrogen, vented into space, or combined with carbon dioxide to make more water. Sunlight in space is unfiltered, brutal. Step into it, and you'll roast at 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Step into shadow, and you'll freeze at minus 250. Your suit is your lifeline. It's a personal spaceship, insulated, pressurized, and temperature-controlled. Without it, you'd freeze or fry. So, you might be wondering, what will we eat? Well, here's the thing. You can't survive on an empty stomach, and there's no grocery store. So what do? You have to grow your own food, just like in the movie. NASA is experimenting with hydroponics and aeroponics, growing plants without soil, using nutrient-rich water or mist. Lettuce, radishes, even chili peppers have been grown aboard the ISS. Water? It's recycled. Every drop of sweat, every breath, even urine, filtered and reused. Now imagine this. No trees, no breeze, no birdsong, just silence. For months, maybe years. Isolation is one of the biggest threats to space survival. Depression, anxiety, hallucinations, cabin fever. NASA screens astronauts for psychological resilience. They train for conflict resolution, stress management, and even boredom. Loneliness is a predator. You fight it with routine, with music, with memory. You don't just survive physically, you survive emotionally. One of the most deadly things about space is radiation. Earth has a magnetic field. It shields us from cosmic radiation. Space doesn't. Radiation in space can damage DNA, increase cancer risk, and cause acute radiation sickness. In space, the atmosphere is too thin to offer much protection. That's why spacecraft and habitats need shielding, water walls, polyethylene, and everything. All of your life. You live here on Earth, so your body is made for it. Gravity pulls your blood down, strengthens your bones, and keeps your muscles working. In space, your muscles weaken. Bones lose density. Fluids shift to your head. Your heart changes shape. That's why astronauts exercise 2 hours a day. Treadmills, resistance machines, even bungee cords. Surviving in space is one thing. Getting home? That's another. Use your radio. Send a distress signal on all emergency frequencies. If your main antenna is broken, try backups or even Morse code with lights. Keep broadcasting. Someone might hear you, space agencies, satellites, even amateur radio operators. If you're drifting, activate any beacon or transponder. If you're near a known orbit, like near the ISS, stay visible. Reflective surfaces, flashing lights, or even movement can help radar or telescope spot you. If you're in low Earth orbit, rescue is hard, but not impossible. NASA, SpaceX, or other agencies could send a crewed or robotic craft. If you're farther out, it depends on your location, your ship's condition, and how much time you have. If rescue isn't coming, you try to fix your own return system. You improvise. Use backup thrusters, reprogram navigation, even slingshot around Earth. If nothing works, you keep signaling. Because sometimes survival is just staying alive long enough for someone to find you. So final thoughts, can you survive in space? If you had the right suit, the right ship, the right training, maybe. But more than that, you need the right mindset. Thank you so much for watching, and please share it to your friends. Until next time, we'll cover more space secrets together.